What's going on, guys? Binek back with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 no-code tools that your B2B SaaS startup should be using. No-code tools, they're essentially like a revolutionary kind of set of tools that are kind of coming out now. So, less than like 3% of the world knows how to code, but these no-coding platforms are making it easier for basic people like you and I to be able to code things or make things really nice using no-code platforms. And so it's drag and drop CSS elements essentially, as well as some really cool API connections that are really just like tapping a couple buttons and they connect. So really cool. And we're going to talk through a couple of them here. We've talked through a lot of these platforms before, so this is going to be a shorter video, but again, it's good to harp upon some of these and just show you guys that like there are companies that are using these. In fact, we are using these, and it really helps save time for us, and it also helps increase our efficiency. And to be honest with you, like we don't have as many people on our team because we're able to efficiently create these things for our company, so we don't need people to manage them, which is actually really nice, and people can feel more valuable knowing that they're working on things that are important and are mentally time consuming, but you're solving the problem for the long run, not for the short term. So pretty cool. But anyway, I want to talk through some ways you can dramatically increase your productivity, efficiency, and also just overall impressionability, if that's even a word. But we talk about Webflow as our number one tool all the time. In fact, we just talked about it in the past 2 videos. But Webflow, I'm not going to talk about it too much other than the fact that you can create a really nice, sexy, strong website, and it's really efficient. Obviously, it's kind of a hard platform to get used to and to manage because it is essentially coding with a visual editor. But I just want to show you, like our site here is made in Webflow, and everything that you see here is was made pretty quickly, honestly, using some of the template functionality that Webflow offers. You're able to create things very quickly and very efficiently. You have all of your Lottie animations in here. You can massively create sections very quickly, and this isn't even talking through the back-end functionality that actually comes with Webflow, which we've talked about in our previous video, where you can create hundreds of PSEO pages very quickly and efficiently. But all of this was done very quick, and showcase, if you haven't got your social media ideas yet, you should get this. But we created this page in like literally minutes, and it's really cool. And yeah, anyway, so Webflow, you make a Webflow website. Like if you're not making your Webflow website soon, then you're really falling behind. Honestly, if you're using Wix, Squarespace, or WordPress, you're falling behind. And so if you create a Webflow website, you can massively scale the number of pages you're able to create much faster and start to increase your search rankings in the search results. So really cool. I always talk about it. Like I say here, unlimited creative freedom, amazing CMS functionality, and safety of your assets. Number 2 is Airtable. Now, a lot of people just think Airtable is just Google Sheets. Why do they need to use it? But that's wrong. Airtable is essentially just like a database that is very visually appealing, and you're able to pair it with your CMS on your Webflow. And we've already talked about this in previous videos, but being able to create hundreds of CMS pages quickly is something that is a staple in our offer that we work with companies for, and it really works super well. So create an Airtable and sync it to your Webflow using NoCode Tool 3, which is WhaleSync. WhaleSync allows you to sync your Airtable with your Webflow in seconds, literally, or I guess a minute really, but that's technically seconds. And we kind of talk about the math here a little bit of why. Let's just, for example, say we created 1,000 pages for our client in a single day, and all of these pages started to rank, and they each got like one view over the course of a month. So we're talking about 1,000 more page views on your website over the course of a month. Now, this is highlighted because it's important. If you're doing the math here, you can easily generate 10 more leads each month if each of these pages just drove one click to a 1% conversion rate website page. 1% conversion rate is pretty low. Honestly, it's like the normal amount for a lot of pages or a lot of websites that we work with. And we try to bump that up to like 2 or 3%. But if you're getting 10 more leads every month from one day of work, if not even less, and you're able to create 1,000 pages. That's how cool it is. And just creating that Airtable, Webflow, and WhaleSync allows you to do that. No-code tool number 4 is Zapier. Zapier is very similar to WhaleSync, except this is for a lot of other efforts. So like the example here, it says like when I get a lead in Facebook, let the team know and then create a new deal in the CRM, which is Salesforce. And you can do a lot of things here too. So one really great way that we use Zapier is we use it to set up offline conversion syncs between Google Ads and HubSpot. So if one of our clients, inputs an offline deal inside of our HubSpot CRM, then we're able to throw that into Google Ads and basically like fueling Google Ads to optimize our campaigns with that data and with that deal size. And so especially if that lead potentially had seen a Google ad, then that also just helps like fuel the return on investment for our marketing dollars for the Google ad efforts that we're doing. And obviously like that is probably pretty broad. You probably don't understand it if you're not really in Google Ads or like a digital marketing manager. You probably wouldn't understand what's being said here, but essentially you're able to just link platforms and share data more efficiently, and that ultimately is going to increase your conversion rates across the board. So Zapier is really cool for that, and so many other reasons too. But just check it out. I mean, they have a whole academy or course on their website that you can actually look at and learn from. And if you don't know anything about Zapier, you should start to learn it because it's pretty cool. And then last, no-code tool 5 is really any AI, but we're going to talk about ChatGPT, Jasper, or Copy here. And essentially, these are just ways that you can massively produce marketing collateral faster. So you can create website copy faster, social media post copy faster, email copy faster, pretty much anything. You can get SEO outlines as well. You can ask ChatGPT for an outline for a page talking about toothpaste or organic toothpaste, and you're going to be able to get an outline of keywords that you should include with that, as well as like what you should talk about in each section. So if you don't really know that much about SEO, or you don't really know that much about any digital marketing thing, then you can ask ChatGPT and it's going to help you solve that. I would highly recommend working with a B2B SaaS marketing agency like ours if you didn't really know much about it. But we use these tools with all of our clients. They love them. They're able to massively produce things quicker. And these SEO pages, for example, have really resulted in some good leads for our clients that we're working with. So we love to talk about it because no code is just the future. You don't have to know how to code anything anymore when there's all these solutions out there that help you directly connect things like APIs and visual editors for your CSS. You don't really have to know how to do very much coding at all. So pretty cool. And if you know that stuff, more power to you. I'm not saying it's useless. I'm just saying there's a lot of functionality out there now that you don't need to. And it opens the door for a lot of people like myself to come in and dominate the game with these tools. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you enjoyed this YouTube video. And if you want to see more videos like these, feel free to hit the subscribe button. We're going to be making videos very, very similar to this for like the ongoing future. Tutorials, motivational tips, all that kind of stuff you're going to find here. And just a quick plug, a lot of this stuff is not on the internet yet. You're not going to find it if you search in the search engines for it. So it's worth giving us a follow or a subscribe, just because we're going to be talking about this stuff before anyone else does. We're kind of at the cutting edge of things because we're working with so many different B2B SaaS clients all the time, and we're always looking for the next best thing. So feel free to subscribe. Look forward to seeing you in our next video, and we'll talk soon. Peace.